Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Crusader Kings II in our Lord of the Scots series. So, a little bit of a frustrating last episode. I had some discussions with many of you, both channel stalwarts and new people to the channel, just commenting on this whole situation that happened with the petty kingdom of Mercia, and there was this whole discussion about de facto and de jure and which one should I get, and I really seemed not to get either one really, because de jure, hang on, let's have a look here, we'll see what I'm talking about. So this is de jure Mercia right here, so I got that, which is nice, but then I also got this territory, which was part of de facto Mercia, but then I didn't get these two territories, which were part of de facto Mercia, which I was expecting to get. And so there was some back and forth about, how exactly that happened. There was a lot of frustration on my part as well. I pronounced that in a really weird way. A lot of frustration. There we go. Just in the last episode. But we are just going to press forward and let time do its thing. Now I can free... Oh, cool. Oh, wait, no, this is something... Okay, this is the newest guy to get arrested at the end of the last video. Never mind. Apparently, from what you guys were telling me, the bishops who were arrested here will be... Hang on, let's see if I can find out what's going on here. The bishops who were arrested will be freed. Alright, yeah, these are all my prisoners, not the prisoners of this guy. So how do I look at his prisoners? Are they in his court? Yeah. Alright, so there's one of them. Asked to ransom. So that's a... Okay, so... Evidently, there's an opinion bonus there, unfortunately. But... Also, evidently, as you guys were saying, people will... They could potentially just be freed automatically. So, that's interesting. We'll see how that goes. So right now, I'm trying to... I really don't know what's going on with that. I've never done that, so I know I sound like I don't have a lot to say about it. I don't. I've never used this mechanic of trying to go and convert these kings to get them to stop raiding me, for God's sake. But anyway... what I'm focusing on in the meantime is I have my Chancellor in Derbyshire, who is trying to fabricate a claim on this latest... this is the new Mercia. It's not Mercia anymore, it's Deira, but this is what I'm now trying to fabricate a claim on. Okay, I've got a few children who I can raise. Let's see what's going on here. So it wants my uncle to raise Prince Colban, my son. Why don't we just have Christina raise him? Doesn't that seem more sensible? Ooh, this character is not in good shape. Zeros across the board. Oh, she's an imbecile. That's why. Okay. That explains it. She's got the imbecile trait. Okay, so who should raise this child? I guess Matad is a good choice. I mean, he's got really good diplomacy. He is possessed, though, and that... I would rather have Duncan raise that child. And then Murdoch as well. Let's educate him. I don't want Matad to do it. Cecilia is not bad. She is a... This is our... This was our old spy master. Huh. I thought she was dead. I mean, I probably just forgot. I mean, I didn't legitimately arrive at some conclusion in the past that she was dead. But okay. Well, I thought you were gone. I guess just when the change of power happened, you were no longer... That's what it was. She was no longer an option for Spy Master. So, all right. Adelmode, the Queen Mother. Let's have the Queen Mother raise Prince Murdoch. That seems somehow appropriate. I have enough wards from my current children already. I just had too many kids. King Macbeth was too fertile. Alright. Let's unpause things and let hopefully some favorable events unfold. Duke Aust is our current Chancellor. He is 1 point away from being the best of the Chancellor possibilities. One thing that people were telling me about... Actually, hang on. One thing that you guys were telling me about is to go ahead and nominate Murray for now, because it would suck if I had a child ruler. All right, my liege peasants attack me while collecting taxes in Gowrie. How dare they? So I have nominated Murray, who is... What's his relation to me again? He's my brother. So we've nominated him to be the heir of the kingdom until Duff comes of age. Now, Duff is going to be an awesome character, and he will be the heir once he comes of age. But for now, we're gonna let Murray carry the honor. Also, as some of you have pointed out, I have some territory down here. I literally have no clue how I got it. Let's see who. Let's look at the family tree of this person. I don't see any connection, really. Yeah, these are Carlings right here. But here's the Earl of Thomond, so there's definitely some Irish influence in this person's bloodline. I don't know. I have no earthly idea how we ended up with this title. Would love to have a way of investigating it, but again, Crusader Kings II is not the best at explaining all those little details. You have to learn how to do it. So I will figure that out in time, but I'm not going to spend forever trying to figure it out right now. Okay, we'll have Conemail be one of the commanders. That's fine. We're going to keep the game on speed 3, possibly a little bit of speed 4 for now. It seems like the rating has died down a little bit, which is nice. Maybe some good things are happening up there. In terms of... Yeah, it seems like they are really torn up with possibly their own kind of wars. So I can see lots of revolts happening. What's going on over here? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. They have just been united under one standard. What standard would that be, then? Okay, it's this same guy. That's not good. He's the guy that put our... Prince Gillespie is now of age. He became a Grey Eminence. Awesome. This is our uncle. Yeah, this is the guy... The guy that just united that land is the guy that imprisoned both of our chaplains. Princess Bearable, our aunt, is also of age. Why does she hate me so much? She's a title claimant. Interesting. Well, I'm going to send you some money so that you like me more. It's not going to last forever, but here's a little gift. So you don't hate me quite as much as you currently do. Alright, let's go back up to speed 3. Actually, let's go to speed 4. Alright, looks like some raiders are skirting around our territory again. So I spoke a little bit too soon. Yep, they have arrived. Let's pay them a visit with our retinue. Should be able to take them. My son Alistair practically lives in the kitchen, the little glutton. Talk to him about moderation. Alright, so we won that battle. Miraculously. You have got to be freaking kidding me. Alright, so Christina is pregnant. Again. So many kids. I have 6 children at present, 1 daughter. At least... I mean, she's had so many children. For anyone who's not familiar with the finer mechanics of childbirth, not that I'm an expert, but one thing I do know is, and I don't know if Crusader Kings II simulates this, is that you are more and more likely to have daughters and less likely to have sons, I believe it is. Or it could be the other way around, but I'm pretty sure it's you're more and more likely to have daughters the more children you've had. I'm praying that, you know, she's done putting out sons. Again, it's good for the dynasty that there are a lot of male heirs, particularly because both Christina and Macbeth both have really good traits. All right, so it looks like we are winning this. Yep. We're not winning this one, though. I need to be running some feasts. Just to make sure everyone likes me as much as they possibly could. And the raiders chickened out. Of course they did. So we're waiting on this claim to fabricate down here. We've already fabricated, I believe, a claim on the county itself. But what we need to fabricate is a claim on the duchy, which could take longer. But since we've claimed the county, now he only has one job. So hopefully that'll happen. All right, let's go ahead and disband these so the vassals won't be pissed anymore. 2 children lack a guardian. Prince Murdoch, who is our son. Now, okay, there's still, unfortunately... I mean, we'll have Murray raise him. He's the heir. He's awesome. And then there's another child, Prince Matthew. Educate him. We don't want Matad. He's possessed. I just don't trust that. Let's have Christina raise him too. We can hold a grand tournament. We do not have a current designated regent, interestingly enough, so the designated regent must have died. So I suppose who could we set as the regent? Yeah, let's set our brother as the regent too. He's the heir and he's the regent. Just seems to make sense in my mind. Another son, Colin. Colin Weeb. Prince Colin has been born. Wow. So many kids. While searching for a lost chalice, I came upon a band of rogues who robbed me. You bastards. Alright, let's go ahead and hold a summer fair. Well, in a little bit. It's got to be May before we hold a summer fair. County of Gwynedd has been usurped from somebody else. So Gwynedd is where again? Wait a minute. I'm confused. County of Gwynedd. Okay, hang on. Where's... Okay, Gwynedd's right here. Why was that news relevant to me? I don't know. Okay. Got real confused for a second, because like, I know I don't own Gwynedd, but it's telling me that it was usurped. Why does that matter to me? By the way, the point was raised previously, you know, do not, this was advice that was very strongly given to me, form the Kingdom of England. So I'm not going to do that. We're not very far away from having 80%. So what I'm going to do, my plan is just to whittle away at this kingdom, or just this kingdom, this land. Hang on. Need a new marshal. Okay. Galam. Really don't have a good selection of high value military characters right now. They're all pretty low martial score wise. So yeah, we're gonna just kind of whittle away at this land and hope that that we can fabricate some more large claims. We might try to marry into some when we have the opportunity. Actually, on that note, let's have a look here, because this is one kingdom. King Rhys the Holy of Brithonaid. Ooh, interesting. If I plot to kill him, possible plot power 37.1. So, unfortunately, yeah, he's the heir to the kingdom. He has 2 daughters, both of which are already married. What if I were to... Okay. There's probably not enough time to act on that, but I could potentially keep an eye on that kingdom and try to marry into it as a way of inheriting some land there. I caught my son Alistair lying to me again, straight to my face without batting an eye. I almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. So Alistair is deceitful. Even I am impressed. So he gained some intrigue, and he's now deceitful. My heart missed a beat when I saw Duff emerge from the dungeons, covered in grime and with a bloody knife in his hand. Just for anyone who would be curious, I generally react with a little bit of morbidness to this particular event. And as one commenter pointed out, that it's a good event. I mean, it's time to teach Duff the right way. There's only chances that he could gain good traits right now. But the reason this is the only option is Macbeth himself is a good character. If I had Cruel, or as one commenter pointed out, Wroth, as I have experienced, I believe in this series, but definitely in Crusader Kings II, this actually will provide crappy traits. It's like nothing but bad things. So like he finds a knife and now you have no choice but to teach your child something terrible. So let's see what Duff gets. Okay, Duff is now kind, so his intrigue went down, unfortunately, but his diplomacy went up, and his vassal opinion will be higher as well when he is one day the king. Speaking of being one day the king, he is a couple of years away from coming of age. Okay, we got some raiders over here. Still waiting for that title to fabricate. You guys know how this drill goes. No, because I'm going to hold my own feast, actually. I meant to hold a summer fair earlier. Totally forgot. There we go. Got distracted by one of the many, many pop-ups. Getting some entertainment for the feast. Excellent. I want my vassals to like me. My beloved wife Christina is constantly bored and keeps talking about the new fashion she has heard about. Now she wants me to introduce it at court. My money is your money, my darling. So I'm already charitable, am I not? No, I'm not. Hey, charitable. So diplomacy +3. Most of the preparations for the feast have been made. Now I only have to send out the invitations. Well, I don't like you either. All of you are jerks. Okay, good. Looks like just 3 people are going to say no. Meanwhile, we're going to kick these raiders' butts so that they don't come back. Welcome to my feast. The minstrel sang and the ladies wept. The minstrel sang and the lords laughed. His performance at my feast was above my expectations, and I congratulated myself for hiring him. Sing that ballad once more, please. I started talking to one of my guests at the feast and found them most interesting. Hours flew by, wine bottles were emptied, other guests excused themselves and went to bed, but we kept talking until the wee hours. I haven't ever met a more fascinating person, so my brother and I are now best buddies, which is cool, because he's currently the heir and the... Oh, hey! We've had some de jure drift! Okay, this is not only a historic moment for the series, but it's also it's a cool moment for me. You know, I haven't actually played until the year 940 in any Crusader Kings 2 campaigns. I've always started at the earliest possible time slot, and I've just been learning the game constantly. So I'll play, and then I'll start over and try to manage things to my favor. So I haven't actually played through the ages while I've been learning, and as such, I've never experienced de jure drift. But that's what this is, because we have controlled Ireland for so long. De jure Ireland, the kingdom never changes, but the de jure duchies are slowly becoming part of Scotland. So de jure Scotland, let me show you what this looks like. This is really cool. All right, so here's the Kingdom of Scotland. De jure Scotland now includes... Okay, so someone just insulted me. Let's pause it. Now includes this entire top half of Ireland, which is nice. So we have expanded our control, and... Well, nothing really changed as far as like our control over things, but the point is, pretty soon all of this will de jure be part of Scotland. It's supposed to be part of Scotland because it's been part of Scotland for so long. So it's just one more way to cement control over the map. So the last of the guests has returned home. Excellent. I could hold a grand tournament, but right now I just kind of want to kick some raider butt. So that's what we're going to do. going to have some levies join the retinue. And once they're all ready to go, I'm going to send them marching down to pay a visit to these guys. Victory is ours, you jerk. Go away. Aw, that wasn't that... Okay, there we go. Alright, so this is the retinue. Now, can I select all of you? Yes, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so the retinue's on its way back, and I've disbanded those levies. So, in just a few seconds, I can start a summer fair. Message about a range betrothal. Princess Barable. She has a weak claim on the Kingdom of Scotland, so decline. Sorry. You're not going to marry into that. Now, it can't be inherited, I don't believe, so maybe that wouldn't have been a huge threat to me, but I'm not going to risk that. Now, let's hold a summer fair. Still waiting for this claim to fabricate. These are also little one-off kingdoms that I need to conquer. Well, this is not. This is part of Essex down here, the petty kingdom of Essex. But this guy I can easily capture. This is Westmoreland. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, have the game paused. I was like, why is nothing happening? Got really quiet all of a sudden. All right. Every summer fair, mages and diviners flock to read signs, events, and omens. Their interpretation of such things are often exaggerated, but there are still people who believe in their rituals and interpretations. Allow them to stay. So the bishops aren't going to be happy with me about that. In an effort to defend Magyar against pagan attacks, Khan Toktu has granted the Teutonic Order the county of Kopior. So yeah. Oh wow. They've got territory down here. They're conquering. Holy crap. These guys control a lot of land. That's actually kind of terrifying. But yeah, over in this direction. This is the Magyars right here. They are evidently, hang on, let's look at this. Yes, they're Catholic. So the Teutonic Order is defending the that's crazy. Okay, so the summer fair is over. I do need to hold another feast as well. Keep people on my good side. My son Alistair is aiming for the stars, the ambitious little brat. That is only right. Alistair sets... Okay, yeah, he got it. He got ambitious. He doesn't actually have any claims right now. I mean, he might... Actually, how far down the line is Alistair? Let's look. Oh, actually, he will have a strong claim. So ambitious probably wasn't the best thing to give him. I thought he was further down the line. But he's going to have a strong claim on the kingdom because he's my second-born son. So, I'm going to have to keep him happy. Tell you what, let's go ahead and start that now. Have some money, my boy. Prince Duff of Scotland is now of legal age. Excellent. He became a scholarly theologian. So he has, or theologian. So he has -1 intrigue, +1 diplomacy, +1 stewardship, and +6 learning. And he's strong. So I am now going to change my nomination. This is one of the things that frustrated me about the comments. Oh, God. What in the world was that? Oh, no. Christina died. I should have known when all the marriage things popped up, but also there's an unmarried heir. Oh, yeah, Prince Duff needs to marry. So, first of all, let's look into a wife for him before we take all the good ones, so to speak. All right, so we're going to look at strong people. Well, he's strong already, so actually, let's go what we did with Christina. Let's look at some geniuses. She's 5, so it's going to take a while for her to age up. She's greedy, so we will get more tax if she were to be the king. Okay, so Una is of our dynasty, so this would be some inbreeding right here. But she's a genius, but I don't want to let that happen. So we have a courtier in Epirus, who is also 5. Seems like she has slightly better traits. So I'll tell you what, we're going to hold off on marrying him for now. We're going to pick an ambition. He wants to get married, unfortunately. Well, it's fortunate that he wants to get married, but I mean, Christina died. She died of pneumonia. That's terrible. All right, so let's check strong characters. Or, you know what? Fine, let's... No, it's just the kids. Let's go for strong, then. It doesn't really matter, to tell you the truth. I've already produced just an awesome bloodline. So, in a way, I kind of don't want to get married again. You know? Actually, tell you what. The channel is on half schedule right now, so this is a unique kind of opportunity for me to get advice from you guys prior to recording new episodes. And I haven't recorded in advance too much because I remain stupidly busy. Plus, I've still been trying to figure out audio stuff. But anyway, let me not talk about channel meta stuff. I will go ahead and cut this episode here and give you guys an opportunity to provide some advice on marriage options. Should I remarry? Is there a possible advantage to not remarrying, etc.? Just that kind of general thought. Let me know what you think. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes in Lord of the Scots every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States. I should note that at the moment, the channel is on half schedule. If you're watching this in the backlog, none of what I'm saying about scheduling matters to you right now. But what half schedule means is that episodes are actually coming out every other day. Still daily content on the channel. It's just the time slots alternate. So that's how that is working. Again, comments are always welcome. Do let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.